The S22 Ultra is finally here, but the one complaint you might hear is battery life, which is totally subjective. Yet, beyond battery, what else is there to complain about? There isn't much, but if I'll be petty, no micro SD card slot, no battery increase, and the pricing. Now, if you can get past that, then you can experience the S22 Ultra and what it has to offer. And let's be clear, if you upgrade your smartphones year after year, don't expect to be wowed by any flagship. Now, the S Pen is back and more responsive than ever. As a Galaxy Note user, I truly appreciate it. Also, riding with this S Pen is smoother than it's ever been. We now have proper S Pen storage and no longer have to subject ourselves to those hideous Samsung S Pen cases of the past. Nah, don't remind me. Now, the one thing that I must agree upon is that Samsung has spoiled us rotten. They still have the best display in the game, and now it's even brighter. And yes, the display on this phone looks amazing, but so does every other Samsung flagship. Hence, why we are spoiled, Samsung users. I'm a fan of the design. I mean, it's a modern Galaxy Note body. And when it comes to cameras, these are essentially the exact same hardware as last year's S21 Ultra model, but the difference is the hardware chips and how they process the data. And so far, the cameras have been just fine. Now, I'll be diving deeper into the cameras on the S22 Ultra in an upcoming video, but I see no reason for complaint thus far. It's the typical of Samsung's current camera offering. Now, for battery life, the controversial uproar. The fact that the S22 Ultra is packing a 5,000 milliamp hour battery size and there are still complaints about battery can only mean one thing. There's a serious need for optimization. Let's be clear again, I see the most complaints about battery on Android devices and Samsung devices. Love them or hate them, iPhones no longer have this complaint, and it's due to the closed network of optimization. I say this to say that in the open world of Android and the lack of optimization, that battery life will always suffer. Now, I get decent battery life out of the S22 Ultra, but my usage is different from yours. Now, on a redemptive note, Samsung has increased support, promising 5 years of updates and 4 years of major OS updates, essentially closing the gap between them and their largest competitor, the iPhone. Now, the user experience of the S22 Ultra is where the phone shines for me, in my opinion. S Pen usage, great display, ideal performance, and good cameras. Now, the obsessive tech consumer is becoming a bit jaded by the fact that most flagship smartphones have reached a plateau. Now, there are still improvements necessary in the S Ultra lineup in order to round it out. But the biggest question of them all is, can the S22 Ultra in its current state service your needs and wants? I went from